Hello, welcome to a pre-show. Oh, that's loud. Let's bring that down a little bit. All right, so I think I have everything. Gotta go get my phone and water. How you guys all doing today? Woo! I have to work tonight. Lame. Only because someone's on vacation. So next weekend, I believe I have it off. Hold on. Yeah, next Saturday, the 1st is off, and then we have the con, Tucson Con, uh, the weekend after. So I got a couple Saturdays off. It's the small things in life that fucking throw me. All right. All right, hang out for a second, and I will be right back. I am back. Okay, so let's see if the chat is working. It was working on Monday, I believe. So yeah, hello. Oh, hold on, I don't even have a chat set up on this thing. Hold on. There's legit no chat. All right, let's try again. There it is. There it is. We have a chat, everyone. All right, we got the chat. We got 6 minutes. I'm 30 seconds. Well, I'm way off. Where's my remote? Okay. I like my TV to be on track with me. So, only a 4-second. Remember the early days when I was like a fucking 15 or 20-second lag? Those were the days. I gotta move pics. There he goes. Oh, he's not even in frame. Hold on. Oh, that's a fun one. Hold on. Oh, that's a fun one. Is he? Where is he? Is he in here? Yeah, you can see him. I mean, okay, you guys have to just believe me. He's here. He's right there. behind upside down. That's the first time I've ever gone upside down. Fucking holler. Alright. 18. Dude, these ads are killing me, man. Let's see. Mom's at work until 10, 11-ish. Grandma? No idea. Nikki JJ. Happy birthday, JJ. So. Yes. Sometimes I like to just look at myself. Like, what do you guys do? Like, I might, like, maybe Mondays from now on, I just start doing this where I just start looking at myself in the middle of the night. Like, why are my eyebrows all crazy? Oh. Hold on. Like, it looks like it's picking up on the mic, but I don't know. Can you hear this? Which is super weird if you can. So, who knows? I'm just chatting with somebody, so sorry if I'm neglecting the chat for the next 2.5 minutes. Keep that one going. Keep this one going. Yeah. So, oh, okay. So the reason why I asked if you could hear it is I bought a new fidget toy. And I think I absolutely fucking adore it. 2 magnets, or two. There's 8 magnets in each piece of metal, and they're just track-free gliders. But like, so I like to push it up, put it on the corner, okay, right here, and then it floats down. So like I like to push it up and then back down. So I'm curious on if that, like, and I won't go back and check it. Like, let's be honest, like I never do. Um, I will need to go back eventually and look at some old episodes. Um, why do I always so squinty when I look up? Good Lord, Ben. Oh, this is why Ben's not getting followers, man. He's just too squinty sometimes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Whimsy Live Mind Pockets. Good God, like it's the only place that it's Whimsy Live. Everywhere else, literally everywhere else, it's the other one. All right, so let's get ready for the show. All right, let's get some volume ready, and then I gotta hit start record. I don't even know where these are being sent to when I record these Mind Pockets, because I have to hit record when it starts. round two. Hey, Grandma. Well, God, this screen is screwed up too. When we live, Mind Pockets Live, the award-winning Mind Pockets Live. One day I'm gonna get all the slides, dude. Like, there's a whole like a like a identity crisis happening going on. Like, I don't know what to call myself. Anyway, I'll just start here for a second. Welcome everybody. Mom, hello. When you get off work. So, Mind Pockets, right? That's a Mind Pocket for next week. Hold on, guys. It's gonna be number one for next week because I think it would be awesome, and I've been thinking about it for a minute. So let me just write it down. Mind Pockets. Yes, one. Mind Pocket and animation. Okay. Anyway, sorry. If you guys are new to the show, that's what I was trying to get at. I record ideas and thoughts throughout the week. I play them for you, and then I'll comment on them. Uh, Sometimes insightful, sometimes kind of like whatever. Sometimes Ben just is wrong, and we have to just talk it out a little bit so that I can learn. So today, a decent day. JJ's birthday. Got to saw Mom and Sandy and Nikki and Grandma, and then I took a nap. I took a nap because I have to work tonight. So that is the thing. Lame. Let's go ahead and get on with our show.
Have you guys ever like driven like with nothing playing, like no AC, no radio? Dude, don't ever do it, man. Like it sounds like it sounds like everything is breaking on the car. And like it's like the weirdest sound. I don't like it. Like nothing's broken. It's just like it's too quiet and I hear everything moving. No thank you.
Okay. I don't know if I explained, dude. I'm sorry for every mind pocket this week if they sound like all over the place. Okay. I was driving. I forgot my phone somewhere. Where did it going? Okay, I have my phone. I didn't have my listening phone. I have two phones. I have one where I listen with stuff, and then I have one that I try not to bog down with everything. But anyway, I'm driving and I had nothing playing. Um, AC on low. But like, have you like when's the last time you've driven without some kind of like background white noise? Because when I was driving, was it last like it had okay, it was maybe I didn't have my phone because I was going getting groceries. No, because I have to have my phone to get groceries. I had no idea where I was. It was a very small drive. It was right next to the fucking fast food place. Anyway, so draw it's like try it. Turn everything off so that there's no background noise, no white noise of any kind, and just listen to like the car on the road. And if dude, it's like the freakiest thing, man. I don't like any of it. I mean, there's always those jokes of like, anytime there's a clink or something wrong with the car, people just turn up the music so you don't hear it. Dude, same, it's like the same concept. I don't like the way that the road sounds like by itself. Like if, dude, it's like the weirdest feeling. And this sounds weird. Um, I do it all the time. Dude, it's so like I don't like it. Um, like I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll try it again and see if I can get a better idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But with nothing there, man, like it is okay. Here's what I'm trying to get at: the sound of like the tires on the road and everybody else around you, dude. It sounds weird. Maybe I can record it. like there's an eeriness to it. It's kind of like when you're sleeping and your AC breaks, right? And you instantly wake up, right? There's something about this that little hum or that little white noise that is comforting. And then when there's like dead silence, like nothing good could happen from it. Yeah, well, Grandma, you're a good person. I don't know the last time I've driven without some kind of white noise. Let me think real quick. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't be left alone with my thoughts. Like that's not good for anybody. You get sad dead episodes. Can't have any of that.
When is the last time anybody used a 9-volt battery? When's the last time you even saw a 9-volt battery? And does like they were part of my childhood, man. Like does Liam? I know Sophie doesn't, but does Liam know what happens when you put a 9-volt on your tongue? Like where do they go? How come we stopped using them?
Dude, right? Where did the 9-volt battery go? I just yelled at you. I'm so sorry. Dude, I go to the like you can Amazon batteries and 9-volt won't show up anywhere. You go to the store, right? They always have like the circular rack and they got all batteries. You can find uh the watch batteries for your car keys before you can find a 9-volt battery. Why did 9 volts become so obsolete? Someone Google that shit. Hold on. Let's turn this a little bit so I can look like I'm looking at you. Where did the 9 volts go? Typically found in dedicated. Yeah, I get it's dedicated devices. Components could be no. They're old timey toys used to have them, but like you don't see toys with them anymore, dude. There's a like my recorders should have 9-volt batteries on them, like the Zoom recorders. Oh, I'm gonna research this and figure it out. I have nothing set for Monday, so maybe I'll do that on Monday. I have a meeting on Monday, so Monday might go a little bit short and early. Monday's show's early, like 10 o'clock early. Just FYI. Sorry, guys. I'll communicate that somewhere.
All right, so
Hold on. Let's go back to the 9-volt battery real quick. Remember when you used to put it on your tongue? Like that was like I don't know what it was, man. For like I used to do that shit as a kid, dude. And that was like the coolest thing in the world. And then you take two 9-volt batteries and you connect them, and then one blows up. Um, 9-volt batteries, man. I'm gonna bring them back because I enjoyed a 9-volt battery. Heavy like a brick. Like you used to use them a lot, like walkie talkies. I think because I don't know. It's weird where the 9-volt battery went. I just wanted to make sure we all knew that you got to put 9-volt batteries on your tongues. And why is 9-volt battery? Write that down, somebody. If I get my education guy on here, I'm gonna ask him that question. Where did 9-volt batteries go? So I'll write that down. Got it.
I did indicate that I want to try and take everybody to Chronicon next year or the year after. Uh, I think next year, Clerks 2, so Rosario Dawson, and then after that will be Dogma and possibly Ben Affleck. So we got 2 big years coming up. This is gonna be amazing.
So Chronicon every year has a different movie theme. right? So obviously we went Clerks, and then we did Mallrats this year. But a lot of we celebrate all Kevin Smith, but for planning wise, he likes to team it up with anniversaries of some of his movies. So um, one of the things is like let's tie it up with Clerks 2 next year. So Clerks 2 is cool because then you can get hopefully we get like a Jeff Anderson. You get guests specifically from those movies. Clerks 2 had Rosario Dawson, which is a fucking huge get. So what's interesting is can kind of like how Michael Rooker was this year, Tommy Chung last year, right? We need that big name. Rosario Dawson will be that for sure. Um, but then the year after that, if he does a Dogma, um, then he does like what are the chances he gets like a Ben Affleck and a Matt Damon at the con? Like that place would like lose their goddamn mind. Like that'd be a year to go. Um, Rosario Dawson, I think, is awesome. Definitely big in like the nerd scene and the indie scene. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, obviously because they're fucking awesome. So the idea of like, oh, let's take the whole family up there. It might. Okay, hold on. If they were going to go to one, like these would be the next 2 years that go because like we're gonna have some like banger guests there, and then who knows what? Like every year it just gets a little bit different, and a little bit better. Like what? Like I'm borderline celebrity now over that place. I think not really. You know the people who do the cons and the cruises. Like yeah, we'll see. But Liam did say that he would want to go for a Clerks 2 year. He never saw Dogma, but I think he would like to see the Ben Affleck, Matt Damon aspect of it. But um, yeah, Kevin Smith announced it on one of his shows that that's what he will like to see. Like he's mind's eyeing it right now. Nothing's confirmed, but it would be interesting. Like that would be the draw for those 2 years. So hopefully we get to go to Chronicon again, and then yeah, it's gonna be a good time, guys.
All right, so I'm not I'm not like raging because like I get fucking beat up every time. But what is an appropriate word choice? Because you can't convey tone in a note. So what is like an appropriate word choice that doesn't come across real cunty? Not like don't park here or we're gonna tell you. Like because I don't know. Maybe I'm reading this thing as like totally like aggressive, but it might just be me. Is there a nice way to say it?
All right. Like I don't like one super shocked anybody wrote a goddamn note. To be fair, all right, but like how do you? Because I read it and I'm just like, and I'm like irritated, but I'm like maybe that wasn't the intention. So I don't have the letter with me now, the little note. But what are some key things that I'm looking for when someone fucking threatens to tow my car? Like it would like where like where's the line from? Hey, helpful suggestion versus like do it again and I'll fucking tow you. So I don't know what it like. I don't know where the tone is. Um, I know that when I read it aggressively the first time, and then when I re-looked at it again, I knew it like it wasn't as aggressive. So like, how does one write like on a fucking on a little piece of paper? You fold it up and you stick it on their fucking car. How do you like? I don't understand. I don't know. I want to be angry and I want to be upset, but I don't think I'm supposed to be. Like, because I didn't do anything maliciously. I've had no other encounters. Like, it didn't normally be a problem, but now all of a sudden it's a problem. So, I don't know. obviously, like first instinct was like tell Liam and we're just gonna like fucking like go all aggro and stuff, but we're not going to do that. Like I don't, he probably wouldn't even know that it happened, but um, it was irritating, and I was getting ready to fucking lash out, but then I decided not to. So um, leave it in the chats, in the comments. What are some of the key things that I'm looking for to indicate hostility or friendly neighborhood or friendly neighbor? Like, what are the two? If I can find it, it's in the garage. Um, maybe I probably, let's be honest, but if I remember, I'll pull it and then I'll bring it up on Monday or next week of uh, and then you guys can decipher the actual text and help me determine if the actual text was cunty or not. So yeah, I don't think it was real bad. But if I'm in a bad mood, then it read bad. And that is the problem with text and writing letters, people. You can't convey tone. Oh, is there a way to convey tone? Like, a bunch of smiley faces when I write it. Like, sorry, dot, 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 smiley face hearts. No. So, yeah. So,
How weird is it? Like when you watch a movie and it's like exactly what's happening in your life, and then like you just wish you could like send it to somebody to be like, I can't explain it, but here, this might be maybe Spielberg can explain what's going on better than I can. Like how crazy is that? Like why do these movies always come like when they do?
movies, music. Like you have a crappy day, and then boom, you turn on the radio, and all of a sudden you get the song that's like, oh my god, that's my life right now. I get that a lot with movies. Maybe probably a lot of it is just the way that I'm interpreting it. Like I'm having a bad day, and then I watch a movie, and I'm like, that's the same bad day I'm having, but may or may not be. Um, but yeah, I wish I like so we were sad dadding like most of the week, and then like all I wanted to do is like all I want to do is just send people like clips and or links to the movie and be like, watch this movie. Here's how I'm feeling. Oh my gosh, I don't. Thank God. I'd be fucking weird. Uh, but like, yeah, I think that's kind of this like this in general, like the universe in a way is like, hey, Ben, you're feeling pretty shitty. Boom, watch this movie. Uh, and then like I don't know, it's just weird. I think that's the beauty of like film. Um, if I was good at music or understood music, I would say the same thing about music. Um, but like fucking kudos to film to being able to convey like a story and an emotion that still impacts me today, or seems to have been written for that exact moment in one's life to be like, oh my god, I'm so sad. And then you watch this movie and you're like, oh, Spielberg, 83, you nailed it. You wrote that movie for me, for this moment. Uh, I guess the way I want to feel, but the reality is like there's 100,000 movies out there, so I would have like part of it's like I probably would have connected with something. Um, but yeah, no, it was just like the one movie that was just perfect. It was like boom, that's it. And it's like, here's where part of it, right? Here's why I'm like, send it. Like I want to send it to people, right? To be like, hey, look, there is a happy ending, or hey, look at this misunderstanding, or like don't give up on the hero yet. Um, so I enjoy movies, and I enjoy when they do that for me. Um, trying to think. Um, we had the one episode in the CarCast with music. I think Lynn mentioned a couple of times. There are a couple of different songs. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Why am I so like yawning? But yeah, that's all I got for that. Movies, film, fantastic when they fucking hit you in the heart, man. I think we got a commercial, if I remember correctly.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
All right. Go figure. I found a steamer. I get a really small one. Like, I probably shouldn't be using this one for it, but I'm fucking steaming chicken right now. So, like, boom, lunch. All week, steamed chicken. Because I hate cooking on the stove, and it's, like, slightly easier to clean up. I don't know. We're going to try it out. But it looks like it's cooking. It tastes well. It's not pink. It's all good.
Oh man, I should have gave it to JJ for his birthday, but he probably wouldn't have used it, and or he would have burned the house down. But I got a little mini, like a legit mini steamer. I think it's more used for like it's a ramen cooker basically. So I take all my ramen and I throw that bitch in there, and then okay, hold on. Okay, it was specifically for ramen. So why am I steaming my ramen versus boiling my ramen? What is it is labeled as a steamer. I get that like it would boil the water and then cook the noodles, and it's the same basic concept. Why do I think there's a dude? Like I wish I wish I listened to the show before I do it because then I could like Google it before I come on. But instead, um, oh man, hold on. Ben's googling it. Is there a difference between steaming ramen and boiling ramen? Uh, is there a difference in steaming versus boiling ramen? Oh, there's a significant not the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right. There's a significant difference in texture and flavor and how it's prepared in the broth when steamed versus boiled. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. All right. So now I don't feel dumb. I might, after this show, I'm going to go steam me a bowl of ramen. The reason why I questioned it was because there's not a lot of room for like liquid in it, just enough to get the steamy stuff, right? So I'm trying to like not like I'm just trying to be a better person. So I'm trying to eat better. Um, so I bought some frozen chicken breast. Boom, cut that stuff up, and then what I did was found the steamer. So I googled it, and then like yes, you can steam chicken. Like steaming chicken is totally fine. Don't steam hamburger or steak. Don't do that. That's a no no. But for chicken, they're like yeah, absolutely, fucking steam away. So I cut up my chicken, and then I lay that like it's a super. It's not very big. Like it might only be big enough for a like one ramen, which is weird because I always eat ramen in twos. Anyway, So I put it in there. I turn the bitch on like it's basically a rice cooker is all it is, right? Um, but uh, the one you gave JJ was microwave. Yeah. Um, because he liked ramen, I'm like, I don't think he would have handled my electric steamer one. But it's literally this big, like this big. But it heats up like super like. Does it? Can we agree that like what's the worst? Like, sidetrack. What is like the worst burn? Grease, like touch something. Steam burns absolutely suck. Are you kidding me? Oh, good lord. So I put all my chicken in there, and some seasonings, and my some plug it in, and then let the thing just cook for 15 minutes, however long it fucking goes. And then I, the first day I just ate just the chicken. Kept it like real simple, like real like boring lunch, and just ate some chicken. So I was like, all right, but it worked. Um, and then I did that every day this week, except for yesterday. What did I eat yesterday? I don't know what I ate yesterday. But yeah, I ate chicken Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then threw it over some rice a little bit, trying to keep. What I liked about it was with the small thing, right? Is like my problem is portion control. Like I just can't put down a goddamn fork. So if I can only make this much, then I can only have to eat that much. Super interesting. Uh, Makes me want to like steam more, dude. I just absolutely hate dirtying the 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 stove top and or the griddle. Like it's the worst. Like the cleanup is the worst. But if I keep it all like this, like this big, then it's not so bad. Um, Except for I have to dirty a plate. But anyway, yeah, steaming chicken. Um, so now looking for like steaming recipes. Not a lot. Like again, I can really only do chicken to be fair. Um, but yes, I because like here's part of the reason I have a problem with the stovetop and the like a griddle or any kind is I don't want to stand over it, dude. Like, boom, crock pots, fucking steamers. You drop it in there and you just walk away, and then you come back in 15 or 20 minutes. Like, that's what I want. Like, I want to multitask or like on a break, and then like I don't know. So, uh, yeah, I'm steaming chicken, guys. Okay, so then the second question is, how does steamers know when to turn off? Okay, because I had a steamer for hard boiled eggs. Okay. So you put your water in it and you put your eggs in it, right? So you depending on how much water is how hard boiled they get. When does the fucking machine know to turn off? Because like I'm cooking the chicken and then I'm like, oh look at the light and his light's still on. And then when the light turns off, I'm like I go and it's done. Right. So like there's like there's weird science between like I'm assuming it's weight related. Right? Thank you, Grandma. I think it's weight related. But how is it triggering the subtle differences between like 6 ounces of water versus like 7 ounces of water from my hard boiled eggs? Or what if it's like a more water? I don't know. Like I wish I was smart enough to understand uh like the like how these machines work. Because like what if I do 4 eggs I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But to me, okay, with the little one, right? I put the chicken in, so then the steamer's like, hey, uh, this thing weighs like 2 chicken, so it's going to be rice is weighted. Why am I struggling so hard with understand? Why am I having a problem with it? Hold on. Let me see if I can wrap my head around why I'm having a problem with it. Because I understand, I will get a rice cooker. Like I get that. I don't know. I guess it's. All right. Because like rice is always consistent. Like weight in rice, like the density of both of those and the weight of both of those are consistent forever. But so like if I started throwing chicken in with my rice in my rice cooker, because like when you steam like veggies and stuff too. Um, why, Jane? Like I love it. Oh yeah, because like how does the rice cooker know that a pound, like a half a pound of chicken, cooks the same amount of time as a half a pound of rice? That's where I'm getting. Okay, that's the closest I can get to where I'm struggling with. Is how does a rice cooker know? Because because it can't be the same. It can't be the same. Like water plus rice half pound equals X number of time. Dude, I wish I was sharing my screen so I can mathematically put this together. So time over, right? So rice plus water, right? But how does it know it equals the same as chicken per pound? Um, uh, all right, I guess. But that's where I'm at, guys. I'm steaming chicken. I'm trying to eat healthier, and I'm trying to hit my portion controls. Um, I haven't weighed myself in a minute, so we'll see what that looks like. Oh my god! Never mind. Hold on. But yes, I do feel better at the end of the day knowing that I didn't like just keep eating just to eat. But I like the idea that I can keep it all like super portioned out. But that's all. All right, moving on.
All right. So, is it possible that I have a condition in which, like my body, like, okay, is it possible I'm losing 2 seconds of like, uh, it's not consciousness because I'm awake the whole time. Like I was like, okay, so you're awake the whole time, but then I just blank for like 2 seconds, like whatever I'm doing, like I had a cup, and then I went and sat down, and now I don't have my cup. It was still in the kitchen, or like when I randomly turn off the AC, like so it's not like a dementia thing, like where I'm forgetting things. But what if like my brain is just like not working, or I'm not aware? I don't know how to explain it. Let me try it again.
My pocket. Like if anybody ever loved me, they'd be like, I don't love this guy anymore. Or like the kids would never hear it and be like, that's not my dad anymore. Oh my god. Oh, it's so dumb. The human brain is fascinating, right? Like it does things, right? So what I'm suggesting is throughout my days, okay, I'm awake, I got sleep, and then as I'm like you ever just like you do something and then you just like what just happened, or like you just instantly forget something. So that's kind of like where I'm playing like this realm, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a drink. I take the drink and I put it on the counter, and then I sit back down and I'm like, where's my cup? I thought I put my cup down, and I'm just missing like 2 seconds of. So like my body, my brain is just moving, but the memory is like, but it's not a memory issue because it's not a where did I put it? It was, I swear I moved it over there, but like if I lost, like, I don't know how to explain it. Um, like remember last week I mentioned like I somehow I turned off my AC, which doesn't make any sense, right? So I played with it, boop, 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 boop. And then so that and then like later I found out like I just turned off the whole thing. Like I know for a fact I didn't turn it off. But like what if in that 2 second like hole, my memory hole, all right, that's where we're gonna go. My memory hole, I just turned it off. That doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where like what triggers these because we all have it, right? Like there's nothing worse than sitting down to eat and then being like, oh shit, I forgot something over there, right? But most of the time we kind of just play it off like, oh, I just forgot. But now I'm on the next, like I'm next level up here where I'm like fully aware of like, I'm pretty sure I fucking moved it and I didn't forget it, but why is it back in there? So why am I having these little hiccups in time? Like, am I in the Matrix? No, because that's deja vu with the cat. I don't know. I don't like. It's not dementia. Like I'm not forgetting things. Like I don't think it's like a full deterioration of like my mind, and it's not sleep related, but just a good old like mind hole. Like I'm just handling life, and then I just fall in a hole and I come back. Most people probably don't even acknowledge that they fell into the hole. It's all clear to me now. Like I'm noticing the holes that I'm fucking falling in. So much that I wrote it down and put it on a mind pockets. Um, yeah, a couple of times throughout the like every once in a while, like when I miss like the idea of like okay, your cigarettes or your vape, right? So you're like boom, you have it, and then all of a sudden you misplace it. You're like, I just had it. Those memory holes. Those are the holes that I'm talking about, right? Like that's not mental illness. Of like I had my vape and I went to get a cookie and I go back to my room and I'm like, where's my vape? And then I can't find my vape anywhere. And then I find it like in the most weirdest place. And it's like, why is it there? So what happened that memory hole of the 3 seconds where my body was just like, throw it over there? Hold on. Let me see if I can wait, I'm thinking. Vine used to do short like how long were Vine videos back in the day, guys? Like those were like were they 3 or 5 or 9? I'm gonna start recording weird. How cool would that be? I want to start recording my own like mind holes. I don't know how I would do that, but I don't know. So that's all I'm trying to get at is you have something, you go into one or two other rooms, and then all of a sudden you forgot it. And you're like, where did I put it? It was just here. And normally, like, again, most people would probably just write it off as like whatever. But I'm like super alert these days to the point where like I'm noticing everything except for tone and letters. Like I don't know how to like convey that. To be fair, I drove all the way home too, an hour home, and then I realized that there was a note on my car. I heard it too, flopping in there, and I was like, "Mother." Anyway, um, yes. When's the last time you guys had a mind hole? Throw that shit in the chats. What were you doing? Mind hole, and then what did you like forget or lose or thought that you did? Mind holes.
I started looking at some of the Mind Pockets 100. So I looked at some of the notes from some old ones. Like that could be a whole show on its own. But holy crap, dude, this episode 100 for My Pockets is going to be so much fun. Like, it's so good. I went back and listened to a couple. Random.
All right, so I got like 18 weeks, 19-ish, because I think we have to skip TuesCon, because I don't think there's a Mind Pockets for TuesCon. No, because then I'll do it on Monday. Nope, we're still on track. 18 weeks. So I have notes, right? Consistently, oh my God, hold on. Of 82, I have to have like close to 60 like notes, like notepads for all the Mind Pockets that I come up with. Like, I should publish that shit somewhere. Okay, anyway, so Mind Pockets, right? So I found the notes and I just randomly picked one and I read through it. Like in Mind Pockets 43, I read through it and I was like, oh, I remember those moments and I remember what like mostly what was happening, like what was the purpose of the Mind Pocket. And then a different place, I went back and re-listened to an old Mind Pocket. Like, so here's the genius of part of episode of Mind Pocket 100. Okay, is just the re-listening of the Mind Pocket itself. No discussion, no clarification. The idea that I'm going to put this out on the internet and that somebody will eventually find just the audios of the Mind Pockets, like it's amazing to me because some of these things read. Um, so we know what my name is for Mind Pockets. There's very little reason to ever say chasing the whimsy. So of 1,000 Mind Pockets that we have, 700 Mind Pockets, 800 Mind Pockets, like of the 800 Mind Pockets, like if somebody was to like listen to all of them and try to map out what I look like my life look like it's weird that like how much information they would have, but then like how much stuff they wouldn't have. Like they know I live in Arizona, but where in Arizona, nobody knows. They don't know where I like. You can listen to all of it and not know where I work. Like like very few details. Like the idea, like oh I don't know. It's super weird. It's creepy. Like I'm trying to write this thing up so it looks like way cooler. But go back and listen to some old Mind Pockets with just the audio and no commentary. Like dude, they're hilarious. They're so much fun, and I'm absolutely adoring listening to like 40 week ago. Oh my god, 40 weeks ago would have been almost a year ago. Oh my god, that's kind of weird to put that kind of shit into perspective. Um, but yes, I'm currently. Um, I know that I would say I have 18 weeks, and 18 weeks doesn't seem like that long, or it does seem like it's a while, and that I got time. But I don't know, man. I got a lot of like weird ideas for Mind Pockets 100, and I'm absolutely enjoying all of them. I'm excited for you guys to get there. So yeah, I got two parts to it, I think. Anyway, um, yeah, went back, re-listened, reread some notes. I think they're hilarious. I think they're funny. I just like looking at it at the idea of a stranger. Oh, here was the comparison that I made. Looking through all these Mind Pocket notes and then listening to a couple of the Mind Pockets themselves. Like if I take the audio and the notes and I just put it on the internet right there, right? No name attached to it, just a blank website or a YouTube page and just drop them right there. The best comparison I can come up with is John Doe from Seven, right? So remember when in Seven they find John Doe's house and he's got bookshelves of just notebooks. And the problem they had was like when they're reading it, there's no dates or time anywhere. They're just random ideas and thoughts. Dude, I'm a serial killer. Is basically what this is coming out to be. Like if I was to put 20 hours of random thoughts and like 100 pages of random like jotted down notes, someone would find it one day and think I was a serial killer. Like that's how creepy like this stuff is, man. Like, oh man, it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy 100. We got a little bit of time, but a lot of ideas I'm looking at for it. So, but yeah, it's good times.
All right, so next week is going to be amazing. I don't know if that's real or sarcastic yet. But like, holy crap, dude! I got like a handful of like extra meetings. Like, I have to like drive to like locate. Like, oh, I don't want to do it. Like, it's creep. Like, I don't know. Something. Everything just creeped up on me. That November is just gonna be like, hey, let me just like poop all over you. So yeah, I got a handful of meetings. It's nothing bad. Okay, one might be. I might get a little crazy. I don't know. Why are there so many meetings?
I got a very interesting meeting on Monday that I had to reschedule and got pushed 3 times. So, like, we'll see how that one goes. But opportunity to for work day job. Like, there's an opportunity to get some exposure for some stuff that I'm doing for the day job. Tuesday, then there's a at shipping and receiving. They're like, mandatory meeting. Come in on your fucking day off. I'm like, oh my god. So like that one's the one I worry about that I'm gonna get uppity on. Like, but we'll see. It shouldn't be that bad. Like, I'm a very team player, but we'll see what happens. And then I got dentist appointment on Wednesday. I just want like I miss my boring weeks. It just seems weird that there was just like everything just happened to fall in. So I'm like I'm busy like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, or like extra, and I don't like any part of it. I do like the meetings. I just hate driving 40 minutes to a meeting and then back home, and then they're like, yeah, I'll deal. Not that big of a deal. I just drive a lot. I don't like to drive anymore. That's all. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But yes, so hopefully next Monday, not this coming Monday, next one after. Hopefully there's some good stuff that came out of that thing. I can throw it on the Nooners, keep you guys updated. But I don't know, exposure possibly like team like I'm a hardcore team player on both places, but every once in a while, certain policy rubbed me wrong, and I don't know. I don't think it's anything like that, but you never know. We don't have a lot of these mandatory meetings, and I think that's kind of like where I'm at. Right, I'm like a little bit on the defensive, cautious, not defensive, cautious, because I like to think from time to time that I'm good at reading the walls or the writing on the walls. Uh, so like certain meetings seem a little bit more suspect than others. So we'll see.
All right. The weirdest, the craziest email I got. Someone reached out. Was like, "Hey, I like to come on your podcast and do a demo of our website." The craziest like AI website I've seen yet. Like straight out of Black Mirror type stuff. Um, I thought about doing it on Monday, but I don't have. I'm in no position to deep dive on this thing. But someone totally fucking reached out to me and was like, "Let's AI generate a fucking dead family member that you can talk to, like on the daily." How fucking weird.
Okay, it's like go watch Black Mirror on Netflix, season 3, episode 5. It's I'll be right back. Okay. There's also uh season 7 episode no Season 3, Episode 1, Season 7, Episode 5, Eulogy with Paul Giamatti. Okay, so here's where. So Black Mirror is they take technology and then they like make it big and extreme, and then like how it's going to destroy society, right? It's a commentary on like technology and society. So you're like, all right, cool. The email starts off with, hold on, let me see if I can find you the email. I have mixed feelings about it, and again, I can't talk much about it. Okay, um, I've been fortunate to have not lost many people's. So, and I'm not going to spend the next couple of hours diving down that rabbit hole. Like that's no, thank you. Okay, hold on. Where is? Please say I didn't delete it. I did not. It's over here. All right, so like it's the weirdest email, and I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, here it is. It says some of the best conversations happening with those that we miss most, uh, thanks to this website. Um, I get to share a daily exchange with my late dad again. These talks are spontaneous and meaningful and managed, uh, spontaneous and meaningful, period. We've managed to have him back at the table with dialogue, and it's learning to adapt. So, like, one, don't ever let me fucking read again. Like, I can't, like, why do I insist on trying to read anything out loud? I can't do it. Okay. So, website says, okay, and I watched a couple other videos. It's weird. Okay. So, what will happen is uh, I'm going to take voicemails, pictures, a bio, um, any information that I have for dead somebody. Okay, so Joe died. I'm like, I miss Joe, right? Papa Joe. I miss him. I'm going to send this company, this website, whatever I can about Joe. And then what they're going to do is they're going to send me a like I'm assuming some kind of link of some kind, and I will log into the computer and right, and I will, and what they're going to do is they're going to recreate Joe in his voice. Right? Remember when I was doing the Riverside stuff and like I was recording my own voice and it sounded kind of weird and like eerie? So they're going to take that to like a next level. And now they have all of like, so they're going to AI regenerate Joe, Grandpa Joe. And then the idea is I will log in every morning and then like talk with Grandpa Joe. It's weird. Okay, so part of it is okay. Here's my hot takes, and here's why I didn't want to go too hard on Monday because I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, as a coping mechanism to help get over somebody, I get it. Right? Boom, fine. I get that aspect of it. But there are examples of people like keeping up this like relationship with AI grandpa for like years. And I don't know how I feel about that. One lady, dad died while she was a baby, and then she AI generated dad in his voice, and now she has coffee with dad every day. And I'm like, part of me thinks it's like, I don't know. It seems weird. I don't know. Like, I don't want to judge anybody for it, but uh, where I'm at right now is because I'm a little bit more on the cynical side of everything. It seems like wildly manipulative, and that part I don't like. But yeah, dude, we are now at a place in tech that when I die, Liam and Sophie send all of these episodes to this fucking company and they're gonna AI generate me. Oh my god, dude, I can still it is designed in a way that I could AI generate Ben post death. Like that's how crazy it is right now. And there's enough stuff on the internet right now with me. Like I'm pretty sure you can come up with like I almost want to send all of my stuff in and have them AI generate me. But that's too creepy. I can't do it. I cannot have the internet just exploding with extra Ben running around. Like I'd rather just keep shooting my weird videos and have a whimsy Ben. I don't need an AI Ben doing podcasting. But that's how I podcast all day. How do you take this? Hold on. If I wanted to create content 7 days a week, one of the things you do is you AI generate yourself. Could AI? See, what's weird is like as you have conversations with this person, right? Grandpa Joe is like like it's weird. You watch some of the videos and they're like, describe the first time you met me, and then like through a random email or like through like AI, they're like, here's what Grandpa Joe would say. So now I'm like, oh, dude, it seems really weird. And again, I'm not trying to like knock anybody for how they fucking handle like loss and fucking coping, but it does seem. And I think where I'm at is like where I'm really cynical is like it's too easy to take advantage of people mourning. And I think that's kind of like where I'm at with the cynical side of it. But 100%, I am like wildly interested in like I would do like a mind pockets on Saturday, and then like Tuesday afternoon there's a like AI Ben's mind pockets. Like what does an AI think about all day? And could you come up with 10 random mind pockets and then discuss? It's creepy, man. Like we're at a place now where like the actors are already worried about being AI replaced. You have the huge controversy. What's the chick's name? Uh, Ariel. She's an AI actress. There was a rumor that a studio was going to sign her, and then the fucking internet blew up. It's not happening. But like AI is like hard, like everywhere right now. And now the idea that AI is going to like try to decode Ben's thoughts, and then I don't know, guys. It's weird. So I'm gonna leave you with that one, that random nugget of mind pocket. I'm not even gonna ask anyway.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
Check out Mr. C, guys. We listened to him again on Monday. Uh, he's doing spooky stories for October. Like, let's get in it. Um, Andy, Nikki, Megan, your family. Nikki, your family. Joyce and Ender Froggy, C1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, guys. Thank you for the Patreon support. Thanks for everybody else who supports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like a bunch more people that subscribe on Patreon, but don't uh but thanks everybody for the Patreon support. We also kind of raised a couple of bucks. It's November, We raised like $300 this year because of the Patreon. Like I took a portion of the Patreon, boom, gave it over to you guys, over to whatever charity we're gonna come up with. I should have some updates with that. I did have a knot reach out to me to figure out what we're doing with the school again this year. So I'll have an update for there, and then hopefully I'll have an update soon with regards to where this $300 is going to go. So we can, so you guys know. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. It's my pockets. I'm going to work. I really am going to go make some ramen right now. I'm going to make some steamed ramen. I don't know what that means. We're going to figure it out. I'm excited though. I didn't tell you guys enough throughout this episode. Monday early, like 10 o'clock early, because I got like a hard 11 o'clock out. So 2 hours early, hard out, no idea what I'm going to talk about. I might phone it in for Monday. There's a chance I'm phoning it in on Monday. I got a couple of things going on for the first two parts. Some TV, what's in my pocket, but what's in my pocket? Yeah, I might phone that one in. We got the holiday episode coming, the Halloween episode coming up Monday, so it'll be a challenge episode. So similar to the previous challenge episode, this one the theme is very clear. It's a Halloween theme. Go to the Patreon. Go to the Patreon, sign up for free. Because tonight I'll post the story read, so you guys have like a day head start. And then the answer, like, okay. So what you're gonna do? Fuck me, man, like all over the place. The Halloween episode has an like a radio play of sorts. Okay. I'm going to open the show with it. I'm going to play it for Liam and Megan. And then there'll be some pauses and some discussion. And at the end, I'll play it again. So you're going to get two full reads of it in the beginning and the end of the episode. On Patreon, you'll actually get the written version of it. So that way you can read it if you want. Okay. There is 16. Somehow this is 16 now. 16 clues to horror movies. You fill them out, email them to me, or write them down, Grandma, and give them to me. We'll give it a week or two, and then whoever, the first to complete all 16 will win a Ming Chen signature. If for whatever reason you miss one, because it's a little obscure, a little bit. If there's like a tie for like 15 out of 16, we'll roll a dice. But we're playing for stuff, guys. I got some sweet merch I'll give away. It's a challenge episode. Liam, Megan have an opportunity to win something. You guys as listeners have a chance to win something. Yours will be better than theirs, to be fair. But keep an eye out for that on Patreon tomorrow, and then tonight-ish, tomorrow. And then Monday, the drop of the episode. So, it's gonna be a good time. I think we're gonna have fun with it. So, that's all I got. Early Monday, Halloween episode, and then I think that's about it. So, I know I'm forgetting something, dude. I'm gonna be pissed. That's it. Have a great week. I'll see you back on Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the Halloween episode. I like it. I was way more confident about it like fucking 6 weeks ago when I first did it, and now I'm like 50-50 if I like this stupid thing. But hold on. Trying to end the show on the regular page. now we're done. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good night to Sophia, Kelly, Megan. And you guys have a good evening. Whimsy. I forgot where the off button is.